Welcome to episode 3. If you haven't watched episodes 1 and 2 yet, I highly recommend it. Because today, we're talking about something that silently destroys millions of people every single day: financial struggle. Not just being broke, but the feeling of waking up stressed. Checking your bank account before buying food. Pretending you're okay when you're actually drowning inside. Some people think money problems are only about money, but they're not. Financial stress changes your brain, your confidence, your decisions, your sleep, your future. According to research from the American Psychological Association, money is consistently one of the biggest sources of stress worldwide. And the scary part, most people never escape it. Most people never escape it. Not because they're stupid, but because nobody taught them how. School teaches you equations, but not taxes, not discipline, not investing, not how to control your spending habits. So today, I want to talk honestly. No fake get-rich-quick motivation. No millionaire fantasy. Just real steps that can slowly change your life. Because escaping financial struggle is possible. But first, you need to understand why most people stay trapped forever. Most people think their biggest financial problem is lack of money. But usually, it's lack of control. Think about it. Every day, companies fight for your attention, your dopamine, your impulses, your emotions. Social media makes you feel behind. Ads convince you to buy things you never needed. Influencers normalize expensive lifestyles. And slowly, spending becomes emotional, not logical. Scientists from Stanford University found that dopamine spikes happen before purchases, not after. Meaning, your brain becomes addicted to wanting things, not actually having them. That's why people buy things when they're sad, lonely, bored, stressed, and this creates a dangerous cycle. Stress causes spending. Spending causes more stress. Then the cycle repeats. So step 1, if you want financial freedom, is awareness. Start watching your habits, not your dreams. Your habits, because your habits decide your future. A study published in the European Journal of Social Psychology found that habits shape a huge percentage of daily behavior, which means your financial future is often built through repeated small actions, not one giant moment. And this is where most people fail. They wait for motivation, but motivation is temporary. Systems are permanent. So here's the first practical thing I want you to do. Track every dollar you spend for 30 days. Everything. Snacks, subscriptions, games, random online purchases, everything. Because you can't fix what you refuse to face. Most people avoid looking at their spending because it hurts emotionally. But avoiding reality never changes reality. And when you finally see where your money goes, you realize something terrifying. Tiny daily decisions are quietly destroying your future. $10 here, $15 there, $20 somewhere else, and suddenly, years disappear. This is why wealthy people obsess over systems. Not flexing, systems, because freedom is usually boring. It's consistency, delayed gratification, patience. According to the famous Stanford marshmallow experiment, children who delayed gratification tended to have better outcomes later in life. Better health, better careers, better financial stability, the ability to resist short-term pleasure. Changes your future. And honestly, modern society trains people to do the opposite. Instant dopamine, instant entertainment, instant food, instant validation. So when people try saving money, their brain feels pain because discipline feels uncomfortable at first, but freedom later feels incredible. You have to choose your pain. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And I know some people listening right now are thinking, Ryo, it's easy to say this, but life is expensive. And you're right, life is expensive. Some people are genuinely struggling. Some people work hard and still barely survive. This episode isn't about blaming poor people. It's about helping people regain control where they can. Because while you may not control the economy, you can control your skills, your habits, your focus, your discipline, which brings me to the next step: increase your value. The marketplace pays for value, not effort alone. Two people can work equally hard, but the person with more valuable skills usually earns more. That's why learning matters. Not fake motivation, real learning. Learn editing, sales, marketing, coding, design, communication, AI tools. Learn something useful, because every valuable skill increases your opportunities. And the internet has made learning easier than ever before. Free courses, free videos, free knowledge everywhere. But most people spend 6 hours scrolling. Instead of 1 hour improving, imagine doing 1 focused hour daily for a year. Your entire life could change. Another important thing nobody talks about is your environment. Your environment silently shapes your behavior. Research from behavioral psychology shows humans adapt to the people around them. If everyone around you wastes money, you normalize wasting money. If everyone complains, you normalize excuses. If everyone avoids growth, growth starts feeling strange. Protect your environment. Protect your mind, because your future is heavily influenced by what you repeatedly see. And I need to say something important here. Financial freedom does not mean becoming a billionaire. Social media has completely distorted reality. You don't need luxury cars to win at life. You don't need to fake success online. Real success is peace, sleeping without anxiety, helping your family, paying bills without fear, having choices. That's real freedom. And freedom grows slowly, very slowly, which is why patience matters so much. Compound growth applies to life too. Small improvements repeated daily create massive long-term results. James Clear talks about this idea in Atomic Habits. Tiny habits, massive outcomes. Most people quit because results are invisible at first, but invisible progress is still progress. Think about the gym. You don't transform in 1 week, but after a year, everything changes. Money works similarly. Saving consistently, learning consistently, improving consistently, it compounds. But there's another trap I need to warn you about: comparing yourself to others. Comparison destroys peace, especially online. You're seeing highlight reels, not reality. Some people are rich and miserable. Some are successful online and depressed offline. Never let social media define your worth. Focus on your own growth, your own path, your own mission. And please understand this: financial freedom is not only external, it's psychological too. Some people earn more money and still feel poor forever because fear controls them, impulses control them, ego controls them, which is why mindset matters, gratitude matters, self-control matters. A calm mind makes better financial decisions. Emotional decisions often create financial destruction. That's why panic investing fails, emotional spending fails, chasing trends fails. Calm people think long-term, desperate people think short-term, and long-term thinking changes lives. So let me summarize the steps clearly. Step 1, become aware of your spending. Step 2, build discipline and reduce impulsive behavior. Step 3, learn valuable skills. Step 4, improve your environment. Step 5, stay patient and consistent. Simple, but not easy. And honestly, that's why most people never do it. Because the truth is boring. Repetition, sacrifice, consistency. Most people want shortcuts, but shortcuts usually create longer suffering later. Real growth is slow, quiet, invisible at first, but powerful over time. And if you're struggling financially right now, I want you to remember this. Your current situation is not your final identity. Being broke is temporary. Staying hopeless is what destroys people. Keep learning, keep improving, keep moving forward, one small step at a time. Because eventually, small steps become a different life. And in episode 4, we're going even deeper. We'll talk about how to start a business, how to manage your money correctly, and how to build something that can actually change your future. So stay ready. And remember, nobody is coming to save your life for you, but you still have the power to rebuild it yourself. I'll see you in episode 4.